We about to go live. We going live. We going live. Today's live is about remember who you are. Remember who you are, baby. Remember who you are. If it's one thing you do, baby, remember who you are. That's all I can say. If it's one thing that you do, remember who you are. So that's what this live is about. This live is about remember who you are. Remember who you are. Let me tweet this now. We're going live. Yup. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, now we're going live on Instagram. This is going to be fun. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Oh, I ain't break nothing. What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's good? Listen. Today's live is about remember who you are. Listen. Today I was talking to some very important people today. Listen to me now. Today I was talking to some very important people today. And I just want to remind you, remember who you are. You see, a lot of y'all are forgetting how much of a prize that you are when you get around other people of value. Babes, I know you've been around a lot of people who probably hasn't been valuable or probably wasn't high value within their manner or took care of themselves. But when you start to get around more people like you, remember that you still you. Does that make sense? Remember that you're still you. When you start to get around people that's starting to, you know what I'm saying, match the frequency, remember you're still something special. Everybody is vibing at their own frequency in their own lane. And as long as you remember that, you gonna see that things start to flow in alignment with you and them. But you gotta understand, if you start to make yourself small or you start to get small when you enter the crowd, what you gonna start doing is people not gonna really see you for who you truly are. And then you're gonna be upset when you start to align with people who don't really resonate with you. Well, of course you didn't resonate with them. You ain't really show up in your big self. Because truth be told, you was meant to be around stars, but you kept putting your alignment and your energy at a lower frequency. So that's why you started attracting lower people. Because you was living at that lower version of yourself when in reality you're big. You see, let me tell y'all something. You got to ask yourself every day, how can I be the highest version of myself? How today can I be the highest version of myself? Some of y'all, that means, oh, the highest version of myself work out. The highest version of myself does their skin. The highest version of myself meditates for an hour. What does the highest version of yourself do? And then what you're going to do is you're going to get in alignment with the highest version of yourself. You see, once you start to pick up on the habits of your highest version, you will start to pick up on the actions. Once you start to pick up on the actions, now you're starting to pick up on the benefits. Now you're starting to pick up on the abundance. But you got to first get in alignment. You get what I'm saying? Like, think about it like this, right? If one of your tires is out of alignment, you wiggling, wobbling two ways, right? So you see how important it is that you can't even go your full speed because your car, you don't want to go the wrong way. So it's going to hold you back and you're going to feel resistance. If you're feeling resistance right now, truth be told, it's probably because you're not in alignment, because the path of least resistance is flow. You see, things should be effortless. Now, that doesn't mean that some things is not going to give you, you know what I'm saying, it's going to take more time. Some things will take more time. It'll take for you to take a bite at it each day. And some things you can accomplish in one day. But you got to realize still at the same time, if it feels like it's just a struggle, like it's just not flowing, like it's just, then it may be time for you to check yourself and say, okay, what am I doing? Why is this becoming so difficult? We all know about the 80-20. Man, y'all drop some fires in the chat. Y'all drop some fires in the chat, man. Come on, man. I'm spitting fire. Y'all put some fires in the chat, man. Y'all Y'all put some fires in the chat, man. Put some fires in the chat because I'm spitting game right now. Listen, y'all, what I'm about to do is I'm completely about to just let this flow off the top of the dome. And you take what's for you, leave what's not, okay? You see, that's one thing about this womb right here. You see, a lot of people don't realize that your throat chakra, we always talk about this, your throat chakra really is a womb. If you look at your vocal cords, the vocal cords literally looks like a bladder, right? Now, what you got to understand is that if your vocal cords have a bladder, that means your vocal cords are able to create. I mean, look at the word vocal, right? Vocal cords. It starts with V. V is the 22nd letter in the alphabet. 22 is the master builder. So if you want to build up your life, you got to build up your vocabulary. See that vocabulary? If you're going to build up your vocabulary, what's going to happen is it's going to build up your character. The way you speak about yourself matters. The way you view yourself matters, because what you have to understand is that people are not seeing, listen, people are not seeing you. They're seeing what you have built, your version of you. That's what people are seeing. People are seeing how you carry yourself. So let's say it like this, right? Somebody who has confidence is somebody who believes in themselves. They think of themselves as somebody beautiful, something amazing, right? And you can see that confidence on them when they walk, right? Sometimes confidence alone can make someone more attractive, right? But then you have someone who slouches, right? They're not really confident in themselves. Maybe they seek attention. Maybe they're, you know what I'm saying? What you'll start to realize is that this person over time starts to look uglier and uglier over time. Why is that? Because their words is making up their physical reality and the projection in the mirror that we're seeing, that reflection. So what you have to realize is that your brain is going to project out like a movie theater. I've written this in my ebook. If you haven't yet, check out my crystal shop. I have an ebook. You know what I'm saying? It's called How to Manifest. I talked about how your eyes is like a projector projecting out an image, and the image that is projecting is the memory that you hold within your head. But the thing about it is that you can't always take your memory so serious, because a lot of y'all don't even remember what you did accurately yesterday. For all you know, you can't even reverse engineer your whole day yesterday, but here you are making yourself feel emotional about something that you felt 2 months ago. You don't even remember 2 months ago correctly. You want to know why? Because the moment that it didn't become the now, the moment that it passed, the moment it honestly became almost non-existent. This is why some people can forget things so easily, and you'll be like, you don't remember. No, I don't. And to them, that experience probably never even happened. So what y'all got to realize is that y'all got to stop getting so stuck over the past. Over the past is what's caused you to stay stuck. You get what I'm saying? If you can't get past, you see what I'm saying right there? If you can't get past what happened from the past, you will never get past the now to see your future. You see, y'all are too stuck on the past, and that already passed. And you passed that part of your life. Why you keep taking the same test over and over? I'm just asking. If you already passed, this is some real. Y'all see how the English language works? If you already passed that part of your life, why are you still taking the same test over and over and over? There's no reason to. Hold on, YouTube. I know I'm lagging out a little bit. I'm just trying to make sure everything's set. Hold on, YouTube. Hold on, YouTube. Stay with me now. So yeah, man. Listen, y'all. My magnetism class. This is the last chance for you to join. So if you haven't joined the magnetism class, make sure to DM me your birthday, and it's $99.91. If you eligible, just DM me your birthday. But I want to keep going. I want to keep going. Trust me, I'm not done. We're not done. I still got more to say to you. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I got something to say to you, right? So I was telling my friend, I said, you know, if you want people to treat you like royalty, you got to treat yourself like royalty. I'm going to give y'all, hold on, I'm about to spit game. Did y'all hear the topic? Did you hear the topic? Did you hear the topic? Did you hear the topic? So here's the topic. If you want to be treated like royalty, you have to first treat yourself like royalty. Do you understand that? If you want people to treat you like royalty, you have to first treat yourself like royalty. You feel me? And a lot of y'all, the moment that you start to see people having a problem with the way you are now treating yourself, you back away and you go back to your old self. You see, you got to understand that when you're creating a new reality, your old reality is constantly going to be checking to see if you're not looking, so it can swoop back in and get you back programmed into your old habits. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? I'm telling you, once you start living a whole new script for yourself, your old self, your old program is gonna try to come in and catch you lacking. This is why you can't be lacking. So the moment that you tell yourself, you know what, I'm not gonna be hanging out with these people no more. I'm not gonna be doing this no more. All of a sudden, they calling your phone and they texting you. Are you gonna go back to your old? Are you gonna go back? Don't ask, why they hitting me up, baby? Because once you take that energy away from something, it's gonna come back seeking for it again. It's like I'm telling you, the moment that you take some energy away from them, and they see that you done took your energy and placed it elsewhere, your energy is like a drug. They're coming back for it like flies. They're like, I haven't been getting no attention. Where you at? Where you at? I need it. I need your attention. Because some people don't have their own validation, so they're seeking your attention to fill in that whole tube that they're supposed to be feeding themselves, which is love. You see, you got to understand that when you're a pure being, a pure soul, a pure energy, your love is one of the most potent energy vibrations that there is. And people who don't have that frequency or don't have that capacity is going to come to you for that elixir and try to lean on it. It's almost like the fountain of youth. You see, what y'all got to understand is love is transformational. So when you start vibrating at that love frequency, people can see that on you. And that's what makes you truly more magnetic. Because guess what? Loving myself is what makes me magnetic. Touching on myself and treating myself and making sure that I'm cleansing my skin and loving on myself and getting massages and doing yoga and working out and giving myself time is what helps me grow. So if you realize that the love that you give yourself and the time that you give yourself and the attention is the formula to make something grow, of course people are going to be coming for that from you. Listen, y'all, I'm going to just be real with you, bro. I'm just trying to spread truth. You see, do you understand? I got tired of people not being able to resonate and reciprocate love. So I was like, you know what? I got to teach it. I was like, I just need to love other people so they become love. Just like hurt people. Maybe loving people can love other people and teach them how to love, or to show them real love, or to show them that love is safe. You see, you got to understand that, yes, somebody probably broke your heart, but you have to be the reason that somebody gets hope. You see, I hope that when you watch these videos, you're like, oh my gosh, this girl gives me hope for the world. There is people out there like me. There is people that love. There is people that don't want to play games. There is people that want to just show up authentically as themselves. Yes, there is. Let me tell you something. Do not think that there is a lack of people, because that's what they want you to think. The moment that you start to think that there's a lack of people like you start to eliminate them from your reality. Stop giving so much attention to the people that's not showing love and start to feed the people that is. The problem is that you keep leaving them on red. You keep not answering their calls. You keep thinking that they're not important, and then you get upset when other people do that to you. If you give more love to the people that give love to you, you'll start to see the flow starts to go even more infinite. You start to see that the very things that you've been asking for have been in front of you this whole time. What friend has been trying to talk to you and be there for you, hang out for you, but you've been ignoring them for somebody else who's not even giving you any attention? Damn. Listen, man. I'm here to speak facts, baby. I'm here to speak facts. Nothing else, because I'm tired. I'm tired. I had to leave. You see how I'm changing my language? I'm not tired. I had to leave the old reality where people were always lying, and I entered a more authentic one. You see that? Perspective moves you outside of the box. Y'all keep thinking that it's your physical reality, and really it's your mind, because let me tell you something. I'm out here in Miami, right? I hung out with two different people, and I experienced two different parts of Miami. I was like, whoa, I never knew about this. Whoa, I never knew about this. Whoa, I never knew about this. Yeah, because those two people had two different perspectives on Miami, and they was able to show you two different things. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody comment the word magnetic. Everybody comment the word magnetic. I just want to see the word pop up. I just want to see everybody comment the word magnetic. And every time that you comment that word magnetic, I want you to imagine that your frequency is becoming more stronger, more potent, more magnetic to good things. You see, here's the thing, right? When you say you want to become more magnetic, you need to tell the universe to what? You need to ask yourself, what energy do I need to tune to get that? Because a lot of y'all are saying magnetic, right? And I told you to say magnetic, granted, but check me out. A lot of y'all have been using the word magnetic a lot more, but you haven't been claiming or decreeing what you are becoming more magnetic to, because you can become more magnetic to bullshit. But the reason why is because maybe you too filled up with bullshit. Maybe you've been bullshitting yourself. Maybe you've been lowballing yourself, and this is why you're finding low quality people. Maybe you haven't actually been seeing yourself as you need to, and that's what's stopping you from seeing what you need to. You see, a lot of y'all don't even realize that your blessings, your manifestations are looking you right in the face, but because you're not at the frequency that you need to be, because you're not in the right mind state, you can't see it. A lot of y'all are literally standing in a pile of opportunities, but you're so focused on what's not working that you're not seeing it. You get what I'm saying? I mean, you guys driven a car before. You know about the blind spot. There is a blind spot of a car where the car looks like it's absolutely not there. But just because you can't absolutely see it does not mean that it's not there. A lot of y'all probably just not looking at the right angle. Ooh. I wanted you to feel that presence when I said that. I wanted you to feel that energy when I said that. You felt that. You felt that. That little pause. See, that's the thing. A lot of y'all need to pause. Check me out now. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. I got you. I'm serious though. A lot of y'all need to pause. You see, y'all need to let things simmer. Y'all need to let things simmer. You so in a rush. You rushing through your manifestations. You rushing through your manifestations. You're not even taking the time to look around and be like, whoa. You see, I started to become more conscious of where I'm around, right? So when I'm walking, I'm like, wow, I'm by water. Wow, there's a yacht. Wow, there's a Lamborghini. Wow. Oh, wow. These palm trees. Wow. Just showing immense gratitude. You see, this is something I told y'all. I said, you have to start, once you start being excited about the little things will get bigger. Once you start being excited about the little things will get bigger. The little things will get bigger. But you so focused on what you don't have, you blocking the door. You're blocking the door for it to come in because you're talking about that you don't have it. But the more you say you don't, you can't, you soon. Like some of y'all say soon. Why? Why are you saying soon? There's no such thing as soon. There's only now. There's now. Think about it. Why do you think kids are such great manifestors? Because they say now. I want it now. I want it now. A lot of y'all need to get back connected with y'all inner child energy. You done neglected it. Who told you that you had to grow up? Your most truest self was when you was at that infant level, because you didn't care about what nobody thought. You didn't care about what nobody was thinking. You didn't care about what they said about you. You was blunt. You was like, are you a girl or a boy? Are you, what's in your nose? That was you as a kid. You called it out. And guess what? Anybody who didn't want to be called out, they stayed away from you. You called your parents out. Because you was just on top of it. You was authentic. So what's stopping you from living at that level of authenticity right now? You're afraid of what somebody's going to say? You're afraid of hurting somebody's feelings? You know? And that is actually very attractive. To be at your prime, your primal energy, the energy that's true to you. Man, remember, everybody comment this. Remember who you are. I want everybody to comment right now. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. I need everyone to comment right now. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. You done forgot who you was. You done forgot who you are. You done forgot. So I'm here to remind you. I'm here to remind you, baby. You better remember very quick. Because the more you keep acting like you have amnesia about who you are, the more people are going to keep trying to go behind your back. You need to stand in your power. You need to get it together and remind people, hold on. I don't know if you ain't did your hair. I don't know if you haven't done your nails. I don't know if you haven't done your feet, your toes. I don't know what it is for you to get back into feeling like you again. But remember, feeling good is a strategy, and the easiest way to get in alignment is to start working on yourself. Whether that be inside out, outside in, sometimes you got to do something out here. Sometimes you got to just go treat yourself, go get a massage. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you've been like, well, I'm going to do my hair later to try to save money. What? You're getting comfortable. You're getting comfortable. Since when was that a negotiation? Since when was that a negotiation? That's some real shit right there. Since when was your self-care a negotiation? Answer my question, y'all, for real. Since when was your self-care something that you negotiated with yourself? Oh, I don't want to get that because that's too much. The hair conditioner that you need, the skin oil that you need, maybe the facial that you need, maybe to get your hair done. I don't know. But since when was that a negotiate? Oh, I'll do it next week I'll just. So you settled on yourself. You see, you got to realize that we don't do stuff for other people. We do stuff for ourselves, and we train ourselves. You feel me? Like, what you have to understand is that if I don't have tolerance for a lack of self-care, then that means I'm going to attract other people who don't tolerate a lack of self-care, people who are well-groomed. And I feel like when you're well-groomed, that means that you just love yourself. Like, you don't want to see yourself looking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not your best. You want to do whatever let me tell y'all something. You want to do whatever you can so you can feel great. That should be your goal. How can I feel my greatest today? How can I feel the most highest frequency today? How can I feel my best today? You should always be asking yourself that. I know for me, working out would make me feel my best. Working out would make me feel so like, ooh. When I work out, I feel like I'm on top of it. When I work out, I feel like I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. I feel great. And what happens is I start to vibrate at a higher frequency. You got to understand, you're going to either live hell on earth or heaven on earth. Which one? Every moment you are consciously creating. Every moment you are consciously creating. So be mindful of what you're consciously creating. You have to be monitoring your thoughts every passing moment. Every passing moment, because you don't want nobody to try to slip a virus in the back of your head. You don't need these social medias trying to program you in the back of your head. You feel me? Definitely have to be mindful. You got to be mindful. Y'all make sure, if y'all not following, make sure y'all give me a follow. How do you prevent that, though? Prevent what? Because it's most likely going to be your routine. Either my phone bill gets paid or my nails gets done. That's the problem. You're thinking or. But I can't imagine what opportunities will come into your life if you think and. She said her nails or her phone bill, right? She says that's is either or. I said I can't imagine what opportunities would present themselves when she said and. You see, you put the door down. Nobody else. Nobody in the world said you couldn't get the money to do both. This is what I do. This is why people do one-on-ones with me. This is why people join my classes, because they be thinking that there's a door there and really it's just them. You see, perspective. You just need a shift. Listen, you want to transform? Let me tell you something. You want to transform? You want to look your best? You want to vibrate your best? You want to be as magnetic as possible? I'm the girl you need to talk to. Because it's probably just a way of thinking. It ain't got nothing to do with your clothes. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing that you got going on. It's probably just your thinking. If you want to make more money, it has to do with your mind and the way that you think. You probably still think, oh my God, that's $10,000 a month. That's a lot of money. And that's why $10,000 a month is like, you don't deserve me. Because you think that it's above you. But the moment that you start to realize that $10,000 is something that you deserve, $10,000 a month is something that's duh, I'm supposed to get, that's when $10,000 a month will start to align with you. Do you get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So if you want to join my magnetism class, you want to learn how to have a more captivating aura. You want to learn how to demand things into your life. You want to learn how to work energy to bring things into your auric field. We use psychology. We break down books on there. We break down body language. We break down vocal tonality. We break down how to get people to get in alignment with you. Period. So if you want to join, DM me your birthday. And when you DM me your birthday, it's what's going to allow me to know who's eligible or not. You see, through numerology, I can see whose birthdays, who talks a lot. I know who talks a lot. I know who's more by themselves. I know who's more sexual than others just by their birthdays alone. So that's why I say, that's all I got to say. All right. You could DM me your birthday. All I can tell you is that my class is closing very, very, very soon. All right. We have almost 200 people in there. So DM me your birthday. The class is $99.91. All right. $99.91. $99.91. And basically, I honestly feel like magnetism, here, I'll tell you this, right? Beyonce understands magnetism. She understands that going quiet at certain points can amplify her presence. See, that's the thing. A lot of y'all are trying to talk your way into the attention, not realizing that sometimes being a little bit more quiet is naturally going to draw people towards you. You get what I'm saying? You guys have it all opposite when it comes to, when you like someone or when you're trying to, get that job opportunity. It's a one-time payment. Or when you're just trying to win over a crowd. Is there any way to reach you? I don't have IG. Do you have Twitter? Or TikTok? Yeah, man. So that's one thing I just feel like people need to understand. Like, remember who you are. And that's going back to that. When you remember who you are, it's easier for you to step into your power and to step into your energy. When see, a lot of it has to do with your awareness. What are you thinking about on the daily? What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about on the daily? Because your thoughts will manifest out into your skin. Your thoughts will manifest out into your body. Your thoughts will manifest out, like you'll start. Think about it. When you're anxious and when you're depressed, what happens? Your skin breaks out, right? Okay, exactly. When you're anxious or depressed, maybe you overeat or maybe you don't eat at all. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? I'm also in GG33, still a rookie. See, that's the thing. A lot of the magnetism, I use a lot of numerology to understand, you know what I'm saying, and explain it to some people. Like, I talk about how magnetism starts with MA, and when you add up MA, it adds up to 5. 5 is the life path of beauty. Beyonce is a 5 life path, right? And 5 is in the middle of the numbers. It's in the center of attention. If you look at the word eyes, it has 2 E's in it. E is the 5th letter in the alphabet. So if you want to be the center of attention, you got to learn how to be free, because guess what? 5 is the number of freedom. You have to learn how to maneuver and be in the center. You have to be okay with people looking at you. So if you're born on the 5th, if you're born on the 14th, if you're born on the 23rd, you probably have a lot of people look at you. You know what I'm saying? If you have a lot of people, if you're on a 5 life path, I bet a lot of people look at you. People love to stare at you. Yeah, you feel me? And what I do is I help people master that energy. You know? December 23rd, exactly. That's crazy. But anything I do, I'm aligned with it. You probably got good karma. What's 5 life paths? 5 life paths are some of the most magnetic people. I'm born on the 23rd, so I understand. You see, let me tell you something. Y'all ever seen somebody, you know the word Riz, right? You ever watch somebody just naturally have Riz? You know, I don't even like using that word. They got game, they got flow, they got a mouth on them, right? You know some people who just know how to get their way, right? And when they talk to people, it's just, they know when to touch them, they know when to get in close, they know when to ask, they know when to not speak, they know when to stare into their eyes. All it is studied off of body language. Some people just naturally know when people are more susceptible to them. You know? Charisma. Girl, Katora. She just put that together. She did that. Charisma. She did that. She did that. She did that for real. For real, for real. So yeah, like I was saying though, you know, I've been teaching this stuff. I've been teaching this magnetism stuff. And another thing too is you can use magnetism if you're trying to level up in your let's say you're corporate, right? Let's say you're corporate, you work in a business or whatever, and there's other people and you're trying to level up in your company or whatever. Charisma is needed to level up in any industry. If you're an entrepreneur and you're in sales, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said Sticks dropped the Riz course. What you think the magnetism course is? What you think the magnetism course is? I bet y'all been seeing the word magnetism a lot more lately, huh? Don't lie. I feel like I did that. I'm not even going to hold you. I feel like I did that. I don't know. I feel like earlier this year, I ain't hear nobody talk about magnetism, magnetic. So I don't know. I felt like this year, all of a sudden, I've been hearing a lot of, how to be more magnetic. And I just feel like, I just feel like I did that wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? Don't just gas me now. Like, you know, I'm not trying to be gassed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I just felt like people wasn't really talking about magnetism like that. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion. You did. Thank you. Thank you very much. I thought so. Collective conscious. I hear that. I literally heard it today in my reading. You're right. I felt that. Yeah. So yeah, man, if you want to learn magnetism, you see, I'm a Scorpio. Come on. Ain't nobody more mysterious than a Scorpio. Don't nobody got more Riz and got more like who is that than a Scorpio? You learning the game from a Scorpio. Come on. You learning the game from a Scorpio. Y'all know Scorpios got that. You know Scorpios understand body language. You come on. And Jim Rohn popped up today. Come on now, come on. That's what I'm saying. Scorpio. I love Scorpio, but I don't know how they feel about Aquarius. Let's not even. Aquarius, why don't you just admit to Scorpio that you're obsessed? That's how I feel about Aquarius. Aquarius, why don't you just admit that you're obsessed? Aquarius, why don't you just admit that you're obsessed? Am I wrong? Okay, real quick. Am I wrong for that? Or do Aquarius low-key be obsessed? They just don't act like it. Like, they be obsessed, right? I'm just asking. I feel, don't Aquarius be obsessed but be trying to act like they not obsessed? Am I wrong? Somebody tell me. I knew it. Aquarius be obsessed. They just act like it. At this point, sometimes. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Like I said, though, y'all go ahead and DM me if y'all want to join the magnetism class. Y'all DM me your birthday if you want to join the magnetism class. No, they do. I know it. I know they do. But y'all Aquarius got too much pride. Y'all got too much pride. Like, my cheeks are hurting right now. Like Aquarius got too much pride. Anyways, like I was saying, though, let's finish. I was talking. Anyways, like I was saying, I really feel like if you truly trying to live in your highest level of alignment, you're really going to have to cut some of these habits off. Like, real talk, like, some of y'all have very destructive habits and it's causing you to get held back. I don't know, maybe some of y'all is puffing too much. Yeah, girl, and you at that point now where you like, girl, I'm lazy. You know it, right? Some of y'all is drinking a little too much, you know what I'm saying? And you can feel yourself like everybody got vices. I always says everybody got vices. Some people gonna do their thing, but you know when it's starting to go overboard. So you know when and I'm gonna be real with you. Like, all them goals you have, you can pass me that water. All them goals you have, no, the big one. All them goals you have, baby, they not gonna happen until you really get focused, sweetheart. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm just being real. You see, let me tell you something. I know y'all probably thinking, Sticks, you having fun, girl. Like, you doing what you, and I am having fun. But you gotta understand, like, throughout my day, I'm constantly finding ways to get better. Like, when I wake up, let me tell y'all something. When y'all go on my Instagram, every morning you see a video. Do not tell me you don't. Every morning you see a video, because what you got to understand is that hey, I got a magnetism tip. Hold on. Everybody comment 33. I got a magnetism tip right now. It just came to my head. Everybody comment 33. I got a magnetism tip, okay? I got a magnetism tip. Everybody comment 33. Hold on, I'm about to show you right now. You ready? Nah, y'all gotta show me that y'all want this tip. Y'all gotta show me. Ooh. Sorry, that's the Scorpio in me. Okay. Listen. Magnetism tip. Here we go. Magnetism tip. I don't even think they called it. Magnetism. Oh, they did. Magnetism tip. You gotta make it look as effortless as possible. You gotta, listen, don't let people know how much you put it into it. Do not let people know how much you putting into it. Let me give you an example, right? Let's say you got a boo coming over, right? You cleaned up your whole house for the boo, right? You cleaned your whole house up for boo. You ain't tell boo that you cleaned up your whole house for boo, though, right? Because why would you tell boo how much effort you put into it? You didn't tell boo that you went and cleaned up. You know what I'm saying, right? You want boo to think, oh, it's just been clean, right? So exactly. When you do your work too, when you paint your paintings and you make your videos, don't tell people, yeah, my video's great. Like, you got to watch my video's great. Let people speak for you, okay? That's the thing. If I go into a room and I just say, hey, I'm Sticks, and I just leave it at that, when somebody else come and they're like, hey, Sticks, what do you do? And I have my friend with me and I'm like, oh, I do a little bit of everything. My friend is going to be like, girl, what you talking about? Sticks make music. Sticks do this. Sticks do that. Sticks do this. Do you understand how much more powerful it came off that I wasn't the one saying it, but somebody else was saying it? People don't like to hear people talking about themselves. It takes away from, you got to understand, everybody's narcissistic to a degree. Everybody's narcissistic to a degree. Everybody wants to talk about themselves. So when you start to feed into that narcissism a bit, some people don't want to hear about it. But when you have somebody else telling the story of you, people then want to actually hear about it because it feels more truthful instead of biased because it's coming from you. Does that make sense? It's like edifying. You feel me? If somebody comes to me and be like, you heard of her? Yeah, she big. But imagine if she would have came up and been like, I'm big. Like, I would have been like, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, sweetheart. Right. And you may say, Stace, where did you get that? Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol did not speak about his art. He let other people speak on it. And when other people would speak on it, they made it bigger than it actually was. Because you have to give people room for imagination. You have to give people room to dance with you. If you're going to take up the whole dance floor, what's the whole point of trying to seduce or bring people towards you? Give space. Don't you realize that some of the best music you always hear, oh, it was simple. We just gave it space, or we didn't overcrowd it. You have to give things space. Give things the room to come in. I'm giving too much magnetism tips. I'm giving too much magnetism tips. I'm giving too much game. I'm giving too much game right now. I'm giving too much game right now. What kind of water is that? Man, this is Italian mineral water from the heart of Italy. You see, y'all manifest me a big water brand deal. Y'all manifest that for me. So I get a brand deal for a good, great water. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Man, listen, I am only focused on living a high quality life. Like, I've realized I just want to live a high quality life. And if other people are not with that, baby, then you're not for me. You see, you got to understand, when you start to raise your standards, some people not going to like that shit because they can't reach you. They like, yo, go once a week, baby. I can't do that. I can't be with you. Oh, okay then. Y'all see, I've been taking care of myself. Y'all see, I've been taking care of my skin. I've been taking care of myself. That's the key right there. Aesthetic alchemy. You see, so here's the next thing that we're going to do, okay? On my magnetism class, here's the next thing. For all my students that's in there, it's like 200 of y'all. I'm very grateful for y'all. We are about to go over everyone's seduction style. We are going to go over everyone's seduction style. I'm going to put a little survey in there or a questionnaire in there, and we're going to figure out everyone's seduction style, because you got to understand, some people are meant to be the star, the big, the bright lights, the center of attention, and some people, the way they seduce is by being in a corner and being quiet. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to get everybody's seduction style. Some of y'all are super sexual. That's your energy. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all are very childish. That's your energy. Some of y'all just want to give to people. That's your energy. Everybody has a different style of magnetism to them, and that's okay. You know, but once you know who you are and your kind of love languages, because when I say your seduction style, I'm really asking you about your love languages. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't want y'all to think that this is going to be anything toxic. We're not doing that over here. We're doing this through spirituality and awareness and love. Understanding what the true love frequency feels like and what it means to vibrate on that. Somebody said, what if I'm all of it? Then you just need to learn how to maneuver through all those different types. Because maybe when you're at the club, you're not like that. Maybe when you're at the library, you turn childish. You know what I'm saying? So how do I join? Listen, y'all. So I'm not gonna hold y'all. It is getting a little bit towards the end line to join. So I'm going to be real with y'all. If you want to join, this might be really the chance that you want to take it, because we're honestly about to close this shit off. Like, I'm ready to just, go even harder on it. And I'm always having to enroll other people, get them caught up and stuff like that. So if this is what you want to do, wow, I just got my first super chat and it's $19.99. And I'm born in 1999. Wow, thank you. Thank you. Sticks, I have been using visualization of my goals and my mood is so much better and my thoughts are positive. It's like I'm creating a more positive reality for myself. I was born April 4th, 2001. You're a snake. You're a snake. Your money is very up and down sometimes. You very focused though. You're very focused though. Let me tell you something. One thing I want to tell you is don't cut corners. Use your mouth and use 8 days as times to do your money stuff. All right. Thank you for that. My first super chat on YouTube. That's beautiful on a 1-8 day. You see how numerology works? Somebody said, how do I join the Discord? DM me. I'll give you the link. So yeah, man, listen. If you want to join the magnetism class, DM me your birthday. We'll see if you're eligible. And then you can join. The only reason why I have it like this is I was talking to this millionaire. You know how I always get to talking to these millionaires. So I was talking to this millionaire, very important guy, he works with billionaires. Like he's my teacher. Right? And it's not Gary. Gary is one of them, but it's a different one. And I'm talking to him and he's like, you can't let everyone in because this type of information, you can't let everyone have that. Not everyone is going to be responsible. Imagine if you knew the keys to make yourself more attractive to more people, right? And even potentially have you on their mind. You got to give that to responsible people. That's facts. You taking notes, huh? Let me see. Look, this is why you got to keep certain people around you. She came over, right? And she's taking notes as I'm here on live. Let me see some of the notes she said. You got to have immense gratitude. Yep. Make it look as effortless as possible. Do not let people know how much you put into it. Andy Warhol let other people speak about it. Give people space to imagine it and speak for them. This my notes? Damn. They said ask her if she can send me though. They want your notes. That's crazy. All right, y'all made me want to keep going. This fun. I ain't gonna lie, I'm having fun tonight. That's what it's all about. Okay, so check me out, right? This is another question that y'all can ask yourself every day, okay? What would the highest version of me be doing today? So when I started to ask myself that, I was like, well, the highest version of me would be making music. That's what the highest version of me would be doing. Oh, by the way, I got to let y'all hear my new song that I got with this big producer. This man, Super Mario, produced so many songs for Drake, Young Thug, NBA Youngboy, very spiritual guy, 11 Life Path. Man, we've been manifesting. Guys, if y'all been here from the beginning, I have been manifesting this type of stuff. I am here to show you. You can have whatever you want. Baby. But the problem is you be getting in your own way. What you got to understand is that when you see something you don't like, reject it. That's the problem. You be tolerating it. You be playing with it. If you don't stop playing with them people that you don't even really like, if you don't stop playing with them opportunities that you don't really like, if you don't stop playing with them jobs that you don't really like, you're going to keep playing with them for the rest of your life. You need to learn how to stop playing with them and start entertaining what you really want. Listen, I was working at H&M. It take me 3 months. All it takes me is sometimes maybe that's a little too long. It only take me 3 months for me to know something ain't for me. I dropped out of college after 3 months. I walked out of my job after 3 months. It take 3 months. 3 months. The first month, I'm usually excited. The second month, I'm seeing the truth. The third month, I'm planning my escape. The third month, I'm planning my escape. Tell them how they can reject poverty. Ooh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Y'all make sure. Oh, by the way, real quick, hold on. You know I gotta promote my black business. Let y'all see what's good. Let me show y'all what's good. Real quick, but let me promote my black business. You feel me? Queen is doing it. What you talking about? We got new necklaces on the website. So if you want to copy you a necklace, you can go ahead. This is Rose Quartz. The link is in my bio. Click Crystal Shop. If you've been looking for some crystal necklaces, crystal choker, check me out with it. Boom, boom, boom. You feel me? With the sunstone, you feel me? Come on now. Where's your drips? A queen can't be a queen without her gems, baby. A queen can't be a queen without her gems. Sometimes I want to wear a diamond. Sometimes I just want to wear crystals and some gold. For real. It really be different moves. Some days I want to wear a diamond. Some days I want to wear diamonds. Some days I want to wear some crystals and gold and vibrate at mother frequency. You feel me? So if you want to go ahead and get you a necklace, the link is in the bio. Click Crystal Shop. Click Crystal Shop. How do you feel about Moldavite? I tried Moldavite. Moldavite was very powerful. Okay, so cool. Hold on. Let's go back to magnetism. Because I'm sorry. I love that topic of psychology, of understanding human nature. I love that topic. I could go on forever about it. And quite frankly, I feel like if you really want to be more intelligent, if you really want to have a better understanding of what's going on and more awareness, you should understand human nature and body language and psychology, because a lot of y'all have to understand, no matter how much somebody lies to you, that body ain't gonna lie. That body ain't gonna lie. That body ain't gonna lie. Let me teach y'all another magnetism trick. If you want to know if somebody likes you, watch them and see if they mimic you. So if you cross your arms and then they cross their arms, if you play with your hair and then they play with their hair, you get what I'm saying? If you grab on the water and then they grab on their water, pay attention to that type of stuff. Y'all never thought about that, huh? If you try and touch somebody and they jerk a little bit or they move away or they pull, then that lets you know. If you touch somebody and they stay there with you, they like you. You get what I'm saying? So if you touch somebody's arm and you get closer to them and they stay there, they like you. Period. 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 Okay, somebody said you was about to talk about rejecting poverty. I just literally watched a video of a lady talking about how they're printing money out of thin air. Like, y'all have to understand that there's different prisons at different mental levels. You get what I'm saying? And one of the very first mental prisons there is the prison of lack, when there's no such thing. There's no such thing. Let me tell you why, right? I'll just use Africa and all these different places as an example, right? The illusion is that Africa and all these different places don't have wealth. That's the illusion. But then when you really think about Africa and you do research and you go to Africa, you're like, Africa has all these different resources, right? There's no credit in Africa. So that means that everything that's there is hardcore currency. If somebody has a phone, they pay for that. If somebody has a car, they pay for that. But here, somebody has a car, it's probably not even really theirs. They probably don't really own it. So I'm just letting y'all know that a lot of what y'all think as you don't have is actually an illusion. And that's why I keep telling y'all need to look at what you do. Do y'all realize, like, some of y'all are thinking that you don't have. And the truth be told is that, like, I remember somebody told me, they say, do you know you're lucky to have a toilet? Like, do you know how abundant you are to have a toilet? I was like, what? So it's like a lot of y'all don't even realize that you're abundant just because of the fact that you was given, you were birthed. You know, so I just feel like you are in way more control than you think. You are in way more control than you think. And to realize that the moment that you realize how much control you actually are in, that's when you'll start to see yourself taking control. But you've handed the driving wheel, the steering wheel, to a program, and you wonder why you keep getting the same results. You're in a loop. Damn. You're in a loop. All right. Oh, these necklaces, they about to be gone. These necklaces about to be gone. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I know I haven't been dropping as many necklaces, but one thing I'm gonna tell y'all boys never fail to sell them out. That's one thing I can say. Y'all boys love y'all some crystal necklaces. I think it's because y'all know for a fact everything is handmade. Everything is handmade. Listen, y'all. Don't comment your birthday. If you want to join the magnetism class, just DM me your birthday, and I'll tell you if it's eligible. If you're eligible, it's $99.91. How to cut off people that do not align with my future? There's no how to when it comes to how to cut off something. You just come on, come on, come on. There's no how to. You just come on. How would somebody get out of this loop? Okay, so I don't know if you ever watch Everything Everywhere All at Once, but for someone to break out of that loop and out of that programming, they had to do something completely outside of their nature. That's how they broke out of it. So, for example, in order for the lady to shift timelines, she had to do something completely out of her nature, like stick her finger in her nose and then comb her hair. Like, and that would cause such a shift in the timeline because it was unpredictable that it would shift her to a different timeline. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Watch that. Watch that. Watch that. Watch that. All right. I gotta play that song. You could hold on. I know what I'm gonna do. Hold on, y'all. I wanna play that song for y'all. Man, I got that. Don't even worry about it. Happy Tuesday. Do you use mantras when you meditate? I haven't. I haven't. I haven't. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm about to play some music for y'all boys. I'm about to play some music for y'all boys. I'm about to play some music for y'all boys. Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna drop this big song on the 22nd. This man is y'all know that song? I'm a thief in the night. Do anything for she got like a that. Okay, he made that song. That song by Drake. I'm thinking you chain away. Okay, he made What's Next by Drake. He made Ice Melts with Drake and Young Thug. Like this man, I'm just for to play it. Okay, I'm just for to play it. So that's all I'm gonna say. Y'all be ready for this. Y'all be ready for this. Y'all tell me what y'all think is dropping on the 22nd. That's what I'm gonna do right there. Damn, this shit's so hard. Hold on. Y'all ready for this? I hope y'all ready for this because I'm about to stream this right now. Ready? Listen to me, don't you see that they making you bleed, and they move like a tease, still in your seat. And you move like the queen, you sting like the bee, yeah. But you've been wondering when it's done. You've been wondering when you was gonna be the one, and you've been wondering when it's your turn. This time it's your time, and I want you to know that sometimes it might not go, but this time it's your time, and sometimes, and I want you to know that sometimes it might not go, but this time I want you to know that it's your time, it's time to go, time to blow, and this time, it's your time, and I want you to know. Somebody needed to hear it. This is your time. I know in the past, you ain't understand. Listen, I know in the past, you did not understand why things did not go. You did not understand why are things not working. Why do people keep hurting? Why do people, babes? It was preparing you for what you needed to develop. A lot of y'all need thick skin before you get to that level. A lot of y'all need to learn how to say no before you get to that level. Some of y'all were people pleasers. You think you really needed to have all of that while you was people pleasing? So you over here upset because of the things that you went through. You don't even realize. You better be happy that they happened early. Think about some of the things that you've experienced. You sure you wanted to experience that at a high level? You know, maybe somebody did you dirty, right? Maybe you overgave to someone. Imagine you would have had the millions in your bank account. You probably would have gave them the whole bank account not knowing your worth, baby. You probably would have gave them the whole bank account not knowing your worth, baby. Not even knowing your worth. You would have gave them your whole bank account. But now you know better. You got to show me something before I give anything. And that's okay. But you got to learn how to, what's the word? Protect yourself. And here's another thing. Don't let people make you feel bad for protecting yourself. Don't let people make you feel like you a bad guy for protecting yourself. People that do that to you, those the ones you really need to be protecting yourself from. Anybody that's trying to make you seem like the bad guy, they probably the bad guy. I'm just being real. Because who calls somebody the bad guy? Who does that? So listen, y'all. This live was fun. This live, A1. That was a vibe today. You feel me? Again, magnetism class is shutting down. So if you want to join, make sure you DM me your birthday, $99.91, and we'll see if you're eligible. All right? I love you guys,